Alrighty, guys, welcome back. This is your host, ID Chester. I started a series a long time ago, the 1992 Pittsburgh Pirates. We're playing it on Fall Classic. We were using all kinds of different ways to keep track of it, and I was using the Excel files that you can purchase when you buy the actual files. I was using the cards and dice version. I was using my tablet to keep track of it. All that stuff is kind of gone. But I'm not going to go back and undo what we've already done. So we're just going to move forward. And this is going to be game number 23. So we actually made it through 22 games. As far as I can tell, that was the most up to date was game 22, which I actually did twice because I recorded one and then it crashed and everything got lost. So then I did it with cards and dice. But we're going to be doing it with the Excel files because I think that's going to be a big help. It's going to hopefully keep things going forward. Let's go. So here is, once I move that out of the way, here is the Excel files. Over here on the left is going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they are visiting the home team, which is going to be the Houston Astros over here. You can see the pitchers. It's Danny Nagel versus Xander Hernandez. No, that's not true at all. I forgot to do the pitchers. I did do the lineups, which is good. I forgot to do the pitchers though. So let me pull that up. I got to bring in the right pitchers for Doug. It's Doug Drabeck for your Pittsburgh Pirates. So I got to find Doug Drabeck. And I'm trying to remember what. It's like, is it controls? I got to remember there's a shortcut key to Control Shift P. Okay. I think Control Shift P. There we go. And then see it added them in there. All right. So for Houston, it's Butch Henry. We have to find Butch Henry. There's Butch Henry, the lefty. Control Shift P. And he's in there now. All right. Lovely. And it looks like, it's already rolled for each of them. Yeah, because there's a 20-sided dice that it put in there. Or this one or the other. I don't know which one it uses, but yeah. It automatically highlighted them. So Butch Henry, you can see, is having a day, and Doug Drabeck is having a B day. All right. All right. Well, let's get to it. So Jeff King. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice. We're gonna use these obviously over here, and see what Jeff King gets. So roll 33. And then we look at the 20-sided dice, which actually is a 2, so it's going to be a base hit single for Jeff King. So Jeff King leads off the game with a single. What's his stolen base? Not very good. Yeah, he's probably not going anywhere. Cheapskates, stick checking in. Nice to see. Cheapskate. Next batter, here we go. Lloyd McClendon for Pittsburgh. Batter at first. And the roll is going to be a 52, which is going to be a defensive check. It's going to be a defensive check on the second baseman. One base error, second baseman error check. Craig Biggio over here. You can see he's got an error of 3. So we're going to roll on the defensive roll. We're going to look at this yellow 9 over here, that spot right there. We're going to roll it. And once we click it, there it goes, 7. 7 is higher than 3, so he's going to make the play. So it's going to be a it's going to be a ground out to second base. And he's only going to get the runner first. So Going to second base. All right. And now let's go to the next batter. It's Barry Bonds. Let's see what Barry can roll here. Barry is going to roll a 51, another defensive check. And this one is going to be 51. Is going to be on the shortstop. That's Andujar Cedeno. He's got an error of 7. Once again, defensive roll over there. Rolled a 20. Oh, he made a good play. And the runner will stay on second base for the second out. Barry Bonds ground out to short. One of these days we'll actually get a normal. Next batter, Steve. Is that right? Let me look at my list just to make sure. Let's see. Is this right? Yeah. Where's the rest of his card? That's what I would be wondering in. Why don't we have the rest of his card? I think what we got some issue going on there. Yes. All right, so we're gonna go to that. There we go. For some reason, once in a while, they craziness. All right. How is everyone doing? All right. So it is Steve Michelle is up. Here we go. Rolling for Steve here. Rolls a 65, which is a pinch, a check against the pitcher's home run check. First thing we're going to check is if it's a strikeout. Butch Henry, KD 1-4. That is a 9 over here. Right there. So it's not a strikeout. We'll roll it again against the home run check. A home run of 1-12. That's actually pretty good. He's got no adjustments. So 1-12. We're going to look at this yellow one right here. We're going to roll the dice. 12. It's gone. Steve Michelle. Did he? He only had 8 home runs in the regular season, but he hits a 2-run home run. And the Pirates are up 2-0 in the top of the first inning. How about that? Ooh, yeah. All right, next batter. Same thing. What is going on here, people? What is going on? All right. Let's roll. 36. 36 will be an out on Butch Henry. So we'll just look at that. It's going to be a fly ball to right. And that's going to do it for the top of the first inning. So 2-0 after half an inning. And coming up will be the lineup for the Houston Astros. Craig Biggio at second. Steve Finley in center field. Jeff Bagwell at first. Luis Gonzalez in left. Pete Incaviglia in right. Casey Candelaria at third. Ed Tabanisi catching. Andujar Cedeno is the shortstop and pitching today. Butch Henry. All right, Biggio. Same thing over here on this side. Leadoff batter is. Oh, I gotta click the roll button, dummy. 42. 42 was a blank. Go over to the pitcher, and that's an out. Out is going to be ground ball to second. It's a little ground ball to Jose Lind at second. He throws over to Jeff King at first. Gets him by a step. He's out. Next batter, Steve Finley. Roll 56. 56 over here is going to be stay right 3 called on the outside corner. Get yourself a surfboard. There's a bender going on out there. Woo, nearly. Good pitch by Doug Drabick. And we go to two-way now. Next batter is going to be Jeff Bagwell. Why is this doing that? That's crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get the roll. Uh-oh, 33 is going to be a base hit by Bagwell. Base hit. Base hit, and next batter. There's it. There it is. Next batter is Luis Gonzalez. And another time. I don't know why they do this. To figure that out one of these days. All right. Lewis, runner first. He's staying put. Here comes the windup and the pitch. 41 blank. 41 is a walk. So runners at first and second now. With one away. Next batter. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I have two files open. What the issue is, but all right. Pete Incaviglia. Roll. 42 is an out. The runner at first and second. It is going to be a ground ball hit to the, let's see, is it a 1? It would advance. Otherwise, it's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Does the shortstop have a strong or average arm? Jay Bell has a weak arm, actually, so he does not get the double play, and we're going to have runners at the corners with 2 outs. Next batter. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. All right. Runners in the corners with 2 outs. Here we go. Drayback trying to get through this inning. Casey Candelay is up. Oh no. He rolls a double. He rolls a double. That's not good. Runner first. It's going to go to left field. If there's 2 outs, a fast runner scores. He is slow, so he will not score. Or, sorry, it's the guy first that would score. That is Incaviglia. He's not fast either, so he's not going. We got 1 run in. The other runner will stop in third. So runners is second and third now. Must be this. I think it's this. Huh. It's all about getting these sized the right way. All right, that was Casey. Next batter. All right, Ed Tabanusi is up. Runners in first and third. 1 in, 2 outs. And the windup in the pitch here. Raybeck waits on the sign from Don Slott. He gets the sign. Here comes the windup in the pitch. 32 is an out on Raybeck's card. That's going to be a ground out to second base. Ground out to second. So it's 2-1 after 1 inning. We go to the top of the second. Wish I actually had some way to keep track of this game other than my head, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, so all right, Jose Lynn is up. Here we go. Top of the second, the roll. Oh, 1-1. That's an out, though. We're going to call that a line out. Look at the one die, which is a 1, which happens to be a pitcher. Oh, lines it right at Butch Henry. Puts his glove up and snares it. Next batter. Wow. And that's going to be Draybeck. Doug Draybeck. All right, let's see if we can get a roll for him. 66. Wow. Look at that. Doug Draybeck gets himself. 6 is going to be a 1-14. It's going to be a double. Doug Draybeck with the double. And we're going back to the leadoff man, Cecil Espy. So Cecil with Draybeck on second. Pirates up 2-1 here in Houston. Top of the second inning. I guess they could use what you call it? Digital Diamond, but it's such a pain in the ass trying to run this and that and everything else. So let's just try and do it in our head. So runner is second. And so now we need a roll. 41. It's going to be a walk on a 1-10. That is a 2. So he's going to walk Cecil Espy. And that's going to bring up Jay Bell with runners at first and second. Nobody out. 46. 46. Let's see, 46. What are you, 40? 46. Oh, right. 46 is the rare play, isn't it? So with runners at first and second. Oh, no, that's a 54 chart, not the. Yeah. But I roll 46. Right, 46. Oh, that's right. It's a home run check at the ballpark. We're checking the ballpark. The Astrodome ballpark. He rolls a 6. 6 is going to be a pop out. 6-16 is a pop out. So J Bell pops out. That's right. 46 is the ballpark card. Righto, righto. So J Bell pops out. 1 away. Oh. Jeff King. 24 for King. Hit by pitch in a 1-3. That's a 10. It's not. It's going to be a line out with runners at first and second. It is a 4. It's a line out to second base. So, and one more time, Lloyd McClendon. 2 away now. Runners at first and second. The roll, 62. On Butch Henry, 62 is an out, and it's going to be a fly ball to left field. And that's going to do it for the top of the second. The leadoff double goes nowhere. Doug Draybeck stuck at second base. Wow. Unbelievable. Bummer. Oh, well, we go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Draybeck against, let's see if we can figure out who's going to be next. It's going to be all right, it's going to be Andahar Cedeno. 25 by Cedeno is an out. Fly ball to right. It's like I don't. Next batter. All right, Butch Henry. Is the pitcher. Butch Henry, the pitcher's up. All right, roll. 41 on Draybeck is going to be a walk, so he walks the pitcher. Go back to the top of the order. Biggio, 1 on, 1 out. 55 and a 6 is going to be a triple. And that's going to score the pitcher. So Biggio with the triple. And so we got a tied ball game, 2-2. Biggio's at third. Defense will play in. Next batter, Steve Finley. Finley waits on the pitch. Here comes the Draybeck offering. 16 is going to be out. And that is going to go to the shortstop. Same way, strong arm again. J Bell does not. He'll pick the runner off at second, but they don't turn the double play. So 2 away, runner at first. Jeff Bagwell's up. Bagwell. .36 will be an out, and it's going to be a fly ball to right. So we'll call it a fly ball to right. That's fine. So that's going to do it, but the run comes in, and we go to the third inning. It's 2-2 here in Houston. Lloyd McClendon made the last out, so we go to the next batter if we can get that. All right, Barry Bonds. Let's see what Barry can do. Rolling. 1, 2. He walks him. And then Barry Bonds is going to try to steal. He's got a stolen base 17. The catcher is average arm, so no adjustment there. So 1-17. We're going to look at this yellow one right there and see if Barry Bonds steal. He does. Barry Bonds with the big theft. Thievery, downright thievery. So we have Barry Bonds on second base now. Okay, what is going on here? Let's see here. All right, that was Bonds. Steve Bichelle is up. Runner at second, 1 away. And the roll is a 53. That's just going to be another defensive check. 53 is going to left field for a single. Left field, this time it's a range play. Gonzalez has a range of 17. We're going to look at this yellow one right there and roll it. It's a 3. And he's going to make the catch. No problem in left field there. So we go to next batter. Oh. Don Slot. Roll 44 for Slot is going to be a single. Single with the runner at first. He's going to hold it second. So he will hold at seconds. Now runners at first and second with 2 away. It always goes to that. Now that is interesting why it would do that. All right. I believe it's Jose Lind is up. 31 is going to be it's going to be a base hit single. Runners at first and second. So can the runner from second come home? It's going to go to right field. Assist chance at the plate. It's going to be an assist chance. It's going to right field. Pete Incaviglia. Assist chance. I believe that is his number right there. Now, do you have to roll less than that or higher than that? Yeah, I think you have to roll. I think you have to roll higher than that. Or maybe it's less than. I think he's going to throw him out at home then. If it's a 6, obviously you can't roll less than a 6 on a 6-sided dice. That's crazy. Okay, well, I guess he throws him out at the plate. And we're going to the bottom of the... What are we at? 3rd inning? Guess I should keep track of that. Are we in the bottom of the 2nd? Guess we're in the bottom of the 2nd. 2-2 is your score. No. Is that right? No, we're in the bottom. It's got to be the bottom of the 3rd. Guess I should have kept track. We're going to call it the bottom of the 3rd, one way or the other. Here we go. So, next batter. It's like, rolling 52 again. Are you kidding me? 52 is going to be a pitcher check. Doug Drabeck, and his error is a 12. Oh my gosh. We're going to look at this yellow number right there, and that is, he makes an error. Doug Drabeck with the big error. Okay. Ed Tabanusi, roll. 25. 25 is going to be against a right-hander, it's going to be a base hit single. Oh, jeez. Here we go. It's going to be a single. The runner first. Let's see. Runner at first. Holds. And FA can risk it 1-3. No, they'll take first and second. That's fine. Cedeno. Roll. 45 for Cedeno will be an out. Now there's a runner first and second, but it's going to be, does the second baseman have a weak arm? Jose Lind actually does have a weak arm. Oh my gosh. Again, we're going to have runners at the corners because we have the weakest arms on the planet. Damn. Ugh. First, yeah, Jose Lind has got a weak arm. Jay Bell has got a weak arm. Steve Bichelle has got a weak arm. Lloyd McClendon's got a weak arm. Bunch of weak noodles we have. I guess Cedeno's weak. Biggio is weak. My gosh. Pete Incaviglia is actually a weak arm. So his 6. It's interesting. The first baseman average and strong. All right. Well, what we're doing. Runners to the corners, right. Next batter. Oh, it's the pitcher. Roll. 63. Hayes out. Fly ball to right. First and third. And they're not going to advance. So a leadoff batter. Runners to the corners, 2 away now. Oops. Sorry. Wrong button. Roll. 35 for Biggio will be an out. That's going to be a fly ball to right. And that's going to, nope, that's going to be ground out to short. That's fine. Either way, he's out. Next batter. Doug Drabeck. It's still 2-2, right? I think it is. Guess they should have. The problem is replay doesn't have this season, so it's hard. It's hard to input it. Like I said, I could use Digital Diamond, but there's actually a score sheet you could actually put the information in, but no, that's way too much. Let's see here. There we go. So Drabeck is up. 63 for Drabeck will be an out. Ground out to second. Leadoff is Cecil Espy. 15 for Espy is a strikeout. Jay Bell. 33 is a single. Jeff King, 2 away, runner first. 64. 64 will be an out over here on the pitcher card. So it's going to be a fly ball to center. See? When it goes well, you can get this done really quickly. So we're in the fourth inning, bottom of 4 now. Bottom of 4. 2-2's your score. Somewhere around there. And we're going to next batter. Steve Finley. Steve is up, and he's going to get a defensive check. 52 is a shortstop. Error is a 5. J Bell. We're going to look at this one right here. 16, no. He'll make the play. Steve Finley will be out. Next batter. Bagwell. 33, he'll get a single. Next batter. Luis Gonzalez. 26. He will get, against the right-hander, he'll get a single. He will. And the runner at first will hold. You can risk it. 1-4. No, they'll just take first and seconds. I don't like the risk. All right, so runners at first and second with 2 away. Next batter, Incaviglia. So yeah, it's like when you click up here next to these little buttons up here, it always knocks this out of alignment. But if you click here for some reason, it keeps everything in alignment. I don't know what it does, but whatever it works, as you can see, Incaviglia roll is a 32 out on Drabeck. Runners at first and second. And it's going to be a fly ball to the left. Everyone will hold 2 away. And I can hit next batter. Brings up Casey. You can see rolls. A range play. And a range play is going to be shortstop. And J Bell, range of 12. Look at the defensive roll. And we're going to get a 1. He's going to make it no problem. Get to it. Throws it to first. Plenty of time. Well, I'll just throw it to second. Doesn't matter either way. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 5th. Still 2-2. Now I'll click over here and go to the next batter. Lloyd McClendon. You can see it. I don't know. It just puts it right up there like it's supposed to. Even if I do this. Like Lloyd McClendon. Let's see here. Lloyd. Roll. 56. 56 on Butch Henry is a strikeout. Next batter, Barry Bonds. Roll 21. That'll be an out. Would have been a double play, but it's gonna be a pop out to the third baseman. Next batter, Steve Bichelle. And a 63 will be an out. So it's ground out back to the pitcher, we'll call it. And it's a nice 1-2-3 inning. Click back over here. Next batter. We're in the bottom of the fifth. You can see when it goes, yeah, using the Excels are really good, really fast. When you know what you're doing, it's just taking me a little while to remember how to do it. And if you had like a little scoreboard you were sitting down in front of you, keeping track, or my little iPad, which I don't have anymore. Ed Tavanisi, roll 36, blank 36 is an out on Drabeck. Fly ball in right field. Next batter, Cedeno. 34 is a base hit single. Next batter is the pitcher. He can try to sacrifice. He's a 5. We'll roll on the defensive alignments. And he's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does. And so he's going to get the runner over to second. So 2 away now for Biggio. Runner at second. 36 is an out. He's going to line it to line out. Look at the white dice. And that's going to be the pitcher. It's that's going to do it. We go to the 6. Both of these pitchers pitching strong now. All right, Steve Bichelle. Next batter, Don Slot, roll. 46 for Slot is going to be in check. The 20 is going to be, use the 54 chart, use the wildest. Oh, we got to check the wildest chart. Which I think is... charts, there we go. 54 wildest. We got to roll a d20. I guess we should have done that. I'm just going to roll the d20 in front of me so I don't have to flip back and forth. So we're looking at what does it say? Use 54, use wildest. The base is empty. Wildest, right? And I rolled a 10. Pop out to shallow center field, caught by the second baseman. Collision. Roll a d6. If 4, the second baseman's hurt. If 6, the shortstop is hurt. If 2, the center fielder is hurt. Nobody's hurt. It's amazing when you don't use that you don't have to worry about that. So it's just going to be a pop out for Don Slot. All that for excitement. Woohoo! Next batter, Jose Lind. 15 for Lind. It's out. It's going to be a pop out to 5. Third base. Next batter, Drabeck, the pitcher, rolls 31. 31 is a base hit. Drabeck with a double and a single. Holy cow. Back up to the top of the order, Cecil Espy. Cecil, what are you going to do for us today, Cecil? Oh, it's going to be a defensive check. KD defensive check. All right. So, what do we roll? 51. So it's in the shortstop. Cedeno, error 7. We're going to look at the yellow defense roll. 11, no. No defense, or no error, I guess. So that will be, I believe that is 3 outs, right? We go to the bottom of the 6. Bottom of 6. And it's going to be Steve Finley. 15 for Finley will be out. It's going to be a pop out to third baseman. Next batter, Bagwell. 24 for Bagwell. He's going to be hit on the pitch 1-12. He is hit. So Bagwell will take first base. Luis Gonzalez, runner first, 1 away. 61. Hey, strikes out. 2 away, runner first. Pete Incaviglia. The windup in the pitch, 34. That's going to be a base hit single, and the runner first. Runner first, right field advances. If the white die is a 2, it is not. He will stop at second. It's runner first and second with 2 away. Casey Candelet. He'll wait. And here comes the pitch. 15 E's out. Ground out right down to third. He'll take it to the bag. And that'll do it for the 6th. We go to the 7th. 2-2 is your score. If you're just joining us, as Tim just arrived at the ballpark. 2-2. All the scoring came early in the first and second innings. And then Dramek and Butch Henry settled down. So Dramek, we go to, let's see here, Cecil. We're going to go to the next batter. Jay Bell, the roll, the wind up the pitch, 21. He strikes out. Next batter, Jeff King, 22. He'll be out. Ground out to short, 2 away. Next batter, Lloyd McClendon. 43 is a blank. Look at the pitcher. It's out. Fly ball to right. You can see how fast you can play this. So fast. So fast. Now that I remember what I'm doing. That's why I like this, man. Like when you got your little, when I have my little iPad, I can just boop boop, type it in and move on. All right. So next batter here, Ed Tabanusi. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time here. Oh boy. 7th inning stretch time. Ed Tabanusi, roll 23, swings at the ball way outside the zone. There's a little bender out there. There's a breaker. Everyone get your surfboard. There's a big old breaker out there. All right. Next batter. Anna Cedeno. Aldar, 55, and a 6 is going to be a double. Almost a home run, but it bounces off the wall. Cedeno in with the stand-up double. Next batter, 1 away, is the pitcher. But do you bring in the pinch hitter for the batter, for the pitcher? Do you bring in? Then you're going to need a new pitcher going in the 8th. All right, let's see who we got here. So, Butch Henry is going to be out. Ken Caminiti is going to come in and pinch hit. Why not? Why not? There we go. Go back to the chart cards. There we go. So Ken Caminiti pinch hitting for Butch Henry. Runner at second with 2 away. Drug Drabrick trying to get through the 7th inning. Here we go. The windup. He gets a sign from Don Slaught. He shakes him off once, twice. Yeah, he likes that sign. Here he comes. The windup in the pitch. Oh no! It's going to be hit well by Caminiti. It's carrying out to the deep part of the field. It's over the head of the center fielder, Vance. It wouldn't be Van Slyke, would it? We have not seen Van Slyke. I'm not sure why he is there listed as. What's going on here? Center fielder. Oh, it's probably going to be Cecil Espy. He should not be the pinch. Should not be the pinch hitter. He should be the probably the center fielder. Because we don't have a center fielder. There we go. So over the head of Cecil Espy. And that one's going to go all the way to the wall. And the run's going to come in. And just like that, 3-2 is your lead. Boy, Ken Caminiti. Go to the top of the order. He's on second now. Caminiti's on second. Biggio. Drebeck. Not very happy he gave that up, but they're not going to pull him yet. All right, the wind up in the pitch to Biggio. 43. 43 will be an out. It's going to be a ground out to short. Strong throw by Bell over to King. They'll get him, but the damage is done. 3-2 going into the top of the 8th inning. And now we need a new pitcher. We need a new pitcher. We need a new pitcher, and that is going to be Joe Boever. Joe, say it isn't so, Joe. Joe Boever. There we go. Oh, and he rolled an A day too. Are you kidding me? No. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder. Oh, okay. So I have to roll it. All right. So I see. Okay. I did not realize that. So look at the yellow. Here we're going to roll to see what kind of day he's going to have. 12. He's going to have a normal day. B day. All right. 7 to 14. Is this a normal day? All right. So I gave them an unfair advantage. I gave them an automatic A day when they probably didn't deserve it. Because we didn't roll for that. All right, so Joe Boever is in play. And it's going to be let's see, who's coming in next batter? Barry Bonds, the lefty, coming in. Oh boy, here we go. Barry Bonds, Boever, and the windup in the pitch. 54. It's going to, no, it's the 54 chart. Not the 54 charts. Where's my 54 chart? Bases are empty. I'm just going to roll a 20-sided dice here in my hand. And it's a 20. So it's a sky high pop up to short. Rain chart, roll a d6. All right, we'll roll a d6. Let me grab a d6. All right, roll a d6. I rolled a 5. 1 to 5. Clouds are moving in. Oh, it's going to move. Clouds are moving in. Oh, that's all we got. So it's just a pop out. Great. It was a pop out for Barry. For the next batter, Steve Michelle rolling. 34. Blank 34 over here on Boever is a single. So Steve Michelle is aboard. Next batter. Don Slot. No, should we with one out, should we Don Slot. Betted 345. Oh hell, we'll let him swing then. I was gonna bunt him over, but no sense. Let's go. Let's go. 14. No, it's an out. And if it's a ground ball, it's going to be a double play. Fortunately, it's not. It's a fly ball to right. So 2 away. Runner first. Jose Lind. Jose, come on, Jose. What's your average? 235. Wind up in the pitch. It is a 51. Another. And it's going to ground ball hit hard to second. Biggio, error 3. Again, we're going to look at the defensive yellow rating is 9. He did not make an error. He's going to throw it to first, and that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, and Raybeck is giving way. Let's see, who's actually coming up? Jose Lind. So, yeah, it would be Draybeck's spot in the order next up. So, yeah, they're going to go ahead and pull him. They're going to pull Doug Draybeck in the 8th. They're going to bring in Roger the Dodger. Up there he was. Roger Mason. Roger Mason going to come in. Now we're going to roll on the yellow to see what kind of day he's going to have. 8. Normal. So B day. All right. So B day for Roger. B day for Joe. Now, let's see what he can do against Biggio. No, Biggio's not there. It's going to be the next batter. Steve Finley. Lefty, righty, lefty. I should have brought in a lefty, but oh well. All right, Steve Finley, the windup in the pitch. 42 is a walk. He's going to walk Steve Finley. Ugh. Jeff Bagwell is up. Not a very good sacrifice, man. 273 average. Runner first. And all right. Okay. Runner first. Bagwell, we're just going to let him swing. I don't think he's going to bunt with one away. And the windup in the pitch, 14. That's going to be an out. Fly ball to left, though. Two away. Next batter is Luis Gonzalez. Lewis waits the pitch. 31. That's going to be a hits single, and it's going to go to left field. And Barry Bonds has got a strong arm. It's not a weak arm, so he will stop at second. Runners at first and second with two away in the bottom of the eighth. Next batter, Pete Incaviglia. Pete, the windup in the pitch. Here it comes. 35. He's out. It's going to be a pop-up. High pop-up to the catcher behind the plate. Throws the mask off, Don Slot, and retrieves it and catches it in foul territory. We go to the top of the ninth. 3-2 is your score here. 3-2, the top of the ninth. I am keeping track with little dice on my desk here. So, all right, so we're going to the next batter, which obviously is going to be Doug Drabick, but we know Doug Drabick's not in there anymore. So we're going to be putting somebody else in. Drabick out. It's going to be Kurt Gibson. Kurt. There we go. Kurt Gibson is going to come in for the windup. He only plays in 16 games. Only has 56 at bats. Scores 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 home runs. But he's the left-hander going against Joe Boever, the right-hander. All right, Kurt Gibson, here he comes. Up to the plate, the windup and the pitch. 46 is a ballpark check. A 3. A 3 is going to be, he's the left-hander. 3 is going to be a double by Kurt Gibson. Whoa, Nilly. A 3 is a double. And we're going to the leadoff spot. Cecil Espy. And nobody's out. 1 base hit. And probably, actually, they're probably, probably going to pinch run for him. Unfortunately, I don't know if I've actually got... Yeah, here's all your different charts. All right, here's our defense here. So let's see if we can find someone that is Speedy Gonzalez. Anyone Speedy Gonzalez? John Warner's at 12. That's pretty good. Lloyd McClendon, we know he's pretty fast. Jeff King, but he's already in the game. Gary Reedus is the 13. We're going to bring in, that's who we're going to do. We're going to bring in, where is it? Roster, there we go. So Kirk Gibson, we're going to pull him. And we're going to bring in, who did I say it was? Oh my God. Remake, Oh, it's Gary Reedus. That's who it was. Gary Reedus. He's pretty fast. All right. Now. So runner in second now is Gibson with the big double. And so we still need a base hit though. Cecil Espy is up. Let's see what we can do here. Cecil Espy. Now we're going to roll it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, roll. 25. It's out. Fly ball to center field. Next batter. One away. Runner still at second. Jay Bell. Roll. 12. Outs. It's a ground out with the runner at first. Ground out. It's a runner at second. Right. So you're gonna be ground out to the catcher. He's gonna throw out the runner at first. Well, that doesn't make much sense there. Ground out 1-6. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell that is all about. And then why would they have these on the ground out? That doesn't make any chance. That doesn't make any sense at all. No sense. I'm gonna click the roll button again so we can get a decent. All right, so it's ground out to the pitcher. We have a runner at second who's gonna hold, and that's the pitcher has a weak arm. And Joe has got an average arm, so 2 away. Runner stays at second. And our last hope is going to be Jeff King. Oh, Jeff King's only a 231 batter. Jeffrey, what are you going to do for me today, Jeffrey? The windup and the pitch, 62. It's going to be an out over here. It's going to be ground out to shortstop. And now the leadoff double by the leadoff double by Kirk Gibson. And then they go and spoil it with 3 straight outs and not advancing the runner at all. We could have bunted the runner over to third, but I didn't think it was worth it, to be honest. I figured one of the 3 people will get a hit. Because that's, baseball. Everyone's got about a 33% chance to do something. If you give 3 people a chance, somebody's going to do it. Nope, not today. And Houston's going to walk away with a 3-2 victory. Holy cow. Yeah, I thought that was a good move. Yeah, now that I remember, yeah. Like, I was clicking here and it was keeping everything out of alignment. But when you click over here, just to the left of this, and you go next batter, it keeps them all perfectly aligned. Just like that, perfectly. Leadoff batter, boom, boom. That's took me a while to remember. It was if you click up here and you go next batter, see it doesn't like I don't know what's going on up there, but as long as you click on like down here, like anywhere in here, I think when you click next batter, it's perfectly fine. But if you click up in the top up here, I don't know, it does something with the way it moves up the rows somehow. I don't know what it does, but it does something. But yeah, I mean, it goes real. If I had, yeah, if I had a way to score it, I could score it so good, so good. I used to have a tablet, and it would actually slow down the game by doing that because you can see you can go fast, right? So let's say next batter here, Lloyd McClendon roll 43. It's an out. No wait, 43 over here. It's a 1-6 walk. Yeah, it's an out. So and then I can just go next batter and Barry Bonds, and he gets a 65. That's going to go up against the pitcher check. Pitcher check. Actually, is the 1, which would have been a home run for Barry Bonds. That would have been nice. Next batter, Steve Bichelle. 26 against the lefty. It'd be a single. Otherwise, it's an out. It's going to be an out. Ground out to shorts. Next batter. Don Slot. 64. That's an out. That's 3 outs. I come over here, click on over here. Next batter. Pete Incaviglia. 56. 56 is a strikeout. Next batter. Casey Candelet. He rolls a 45. That's an out. It's going to be ground out to second. 2 away. Next one is Ed Tabanusi. 15. He strikes out. So, you can go through like an inning in just a couple minutes, pretty quick. The thing that does slow this down using these charts is obviously like bringing in pinch hitters, right? Anytime you adjust your lineups, it's not that bad, right? You just, if you're going to take somebody in, tell somebody out, if say I want to replace Don Slot, I could just remove him and I could just put him in, right? Put him in the whatever position Don Slot was in, and then I just sort it. And when I go back to my cards, you will see Tom is the catcher now, right? Yeah. So it just takes a second. Bring in pitchers, changing pitchers out. You just find the pitcher and you just control Shift P, and it brings in the pitcher, and then you just have to roll to find out if they're an A, B, or C. In this case, you'd be a C. That wouldn't be that great, but yeah, good stuff. And you get an Excel file for every team out there. I always like the Excel files. I know nobody else does, but I like them. I think they're super good. And if you're not like keeping stats, right? You're not keeping stats. I wasn't keeping stats. It's so much, I don't need to like keep stats. If I'm not keeping stats, I do have a replacement for my. What is this thing? But then I'd have to load in like iScore, and then I'd have to download all the players and input them all. I had done all that before. That was crazy. Not really, really, really enthused to do that anymore. Yeah. Go ahead. Don't remind me. I don't care. I basically just use this for my little Kindle. I think it's the only thing I use this damn thing for because it's such a pain in the ass. It's not an iPad. So I didn't want to. I was going to try something different than an iPad. So yeah, I think the little Excels work really good. Nobody else I've ever seen. I don't recall anyone else trying them, but I think they work pretty darn good. I like them. I like them a lot. And like you said, if you're not really caring about stats, you're just like replaying the games. You can do a game like I did with really quickly. Now, and even if you're doing like keeping track, the only problem with the 92 season, right, is the 92 season, unfortunately, like when we look at my PC replay, you can see I have 93, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. I have all those seasons. But unfortunately, Replay Baseball doesn't have the 92 season, which is one of the seasons that I bought. To like keep track, PC Baseball. So they have, what do they have? They have the 91 season, they have the 93 season, which doesn't help me a bit. Doesn't help me a bit. The files that I have are from 1992. These are the seasons I bought, was 1992. I do have 93, but 93, 98, 2004, 6, 7, 11, 12, 16, 19. Is this all? Yeah, this have all got those. I could do the 93 because they do have the 93, and I do have already downloaded the 93. And like I said, I was keeping track of my little iPad, and then my whatever, I think it was an iPad, and then I broke it or whatever. I don't know what happened to it, but so now all my data was gone. All my data got lost. So I'm like, well, then I'm not doing them over again. So I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was doing 92. I was up to game 22. So I thought, oh, I can do a few more games. Get back in the swing of the Excel file. I think, the cool thing with the Excel file is it has all the defensive ratings and everything. The one weird thing is you don't get the you gotta like all of these results come from their charts, like their advancement charts and their error charts and their out charts and everything. And while their charts were okay, right, here's all their charts. Their charts are kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Because too many times you have to check for the assist ratings and the assist plays. Never been a big fan of their charts, to be honest. So that's why I switched over. I love their fast action. Their fast action cards are wonderful. Great. I just flip over a card, I get the result, boom, move on. So, I mean, you could actually do something like a little combo of playing this and just ignoring all of this and just using like a fast action card. And the other thing is that I kind of, it's almost when you click on the roll, you can see it also rolls everything over here, which is good, but it's also you can see it rotates all the stuff, which is, I guess, good. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but you got to keep that click on over there, and then it keeps everything lined up perfectly for some reason. Oh, actually, we would have yeah, see, and that's the other thing is actually I pinch hit with Ken Caminiti for Joe Boaver, so he should have been pulled. That's the one downside with not like scoring it on replay baseball is you never catch yourself with all those little mistakes. So 93. Let's see. Did we ever do anything with 93? Let's see. What did we do with 93? What the hell what we were doing with 93? We were doing something with it, but it's kind of like if I'm gonna do it, why would I do 93? When if I'm gonna spend all that time, I would do 2016, 17, 18. 2016 was like my Cleveland Indians, man. How many teams? How many? I don't even know how far we got with our Cleveland Indians. We got a whole bunch of games in, right? That was 2016. 90 Jester. Let's do a search. Let's see. We had here's game 45. That's like almost it's not quite half a season, but that's a lot. 39, 40, it was 47. So let's see, 50 would be 50, 100, 150 is about a third of the season, right? So I was pretty serious, man. That's a lot. There's a lot of games. 23, 10, 13, 43, 19, 23. Let's see if I go to Baseball Reference, right? And we look at the 2016 season for the American League. And we look at Cleveland. Yeah, it doesn't show us like sometimes you'll go and you'll see like, oh, I've clicked on this, so where's your where's your schedule? Let's see if it'll let's see. Sometimes you'll see like all the ones that you've clicked on, but yeah, none of these are. It's too bad. We're up in the 50s, somewhere in the 50s. So 60 would put us less. Like 62 would put us with just 100 games remaining. That's a lot of games in. Wow. Let's see. In 23, 22, 16, 42, 28, game 40, 36. I never put all these into I guess I should have done that, huh? Game 38, 34, 14, 44. Was 47 the last? Game 2. Game 2 versus Boston? And I got part 3 of it? What the hell? My God. So it looks like game 47, I think, was the most. 47 versus Baltimore. Might be the most. 45, 46, 47. I seen 45, 46, and 47. These seem to be like 47. That was a year ago. 527. Oh no, that was Jumbo from Trumbo. Trumbo, who almost had a home run his time. 1-18 was a home run. He rolls a 19, which gave him a triple. He actually only had one triple the whole season, and you saw it right here, folks. His one and only triple that he will have in 2016. Trumbo, 55, same thing you rolled last time. The exact same thing. 1-8, it's gone. 19 is a triple, 20 is a single. Is Trumbo going to get this one? Is he going to get it again? It is gone. A 2-run home run by Jumbo Trumbo. And it's now a 3. Yeah, I'll have to search around tomorrow at work and see if I have. Yeah, I could have probably put them in a playlist and kept everything organized. Would have been nice, but no, I never did that. Probably should have done that. Here I am. I've switched back over to the cards and dice because oh, wait a minute. Oh, because it's 2016. Right. That was not with the Excel file, right? Because I was using the so I would have to have the Excel files up, right? And then I would have to have the 2016 game behind it. Oh my God, that would be. I could put it over on my second monitor, but then I wouldn't be able to see the chat because unless I put my chat somewhere else. I don't know. I'll have to look at what I'm going to do for my setup. All right, guys. Well, there you go. That's a look at. I love my little Excel files. I really, really do. I think they are. And of course, I'm all blurry for some reason. I think my Excel files are pretty cool, and I like using them, and I think they play really good. It's just they go, I think, pretty good. It's just one of the games you get into where you got a million plays, and you're replacing players here and there, and pinch hitting and taking pitchers out, and you're making all these changes. Do slow it down a little bit, but I mean, you do that with any game, it's going to slow it down. Just searching for the cards and everything else. And the games that have a lot of runs, obviously. And anyways, I'm out of here tonight. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all down the line, my friends. 1992 Pittsburgh Pirates lose 3-2. 3-2 in Houston. I don't know. You're going to have to go watch the other ones to see how they did, because I think this is the last game of the series. Let's see here. Well, in real life, they lost this. Let's see here. Bring this over here. In real life, they lost it 1-0. That was game number 23 for us. In real life, we're 16-7. But I think. Go to the schedule here. Thank you. Yeah, that was our 3-game series against at Houston. Now we go home and play Cincinnati at home. 2 games against Cincinnati at home. 2 games against Atlanta at home, and then 3 games against Houston at home. So we got a little homestand coming up if we decide to do something about it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you all down the line.